And now we pause for the cause. And the cause is money. Money. Money causing more divorces in America than just about anything else, according to surveys. Don't let that happen to you. On the phone with us right now, Lance Hokut, the money man from Lance Hokut Financial Group. Good morning, friend, and Roll Tide.
Happy Thursday. Roll Tide. I am so ready for some football, I can't even tell you.
Hey, I'm probably going to watch UAB play on television. I am so ready. I'm going to watch UAB play. How about that?
Have those words ever come out of any of our mouths?
Absolutely not. That's how starved we are for some ball, right?
Have any of us ever, I love our community, but have any of us said, I can't wait to watch UAB on football?
Never, ever, ever. And this may be the only time.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Maybe the only time.
So can you confirm, or is it fake news, some survey results that are out that say, I believe it, I mean, I just do in my gut, that money is the cause of divorce more often than not in America, arguments and things having to do with money and finances?
So, I'm an academic as well as a professional advisor. So I've got my master's degree, I've got working on my PhD, and I'm not telling you all that to tell you, put my fingers in my lapel, but what I'm telling you is academic research shows that 50% of divorces are caused by money, caused by money matters. We don't talk about it amongst ourselves. And over the last couple of months, we've had this dialogue about spouses talking about money together. Mm-hmm. We've had how many questions have we gotten? Lance, my spouse wants to do this. I don't want to. Can you help us? Or my spouse is spending this. I don't want to. Can you? So it is a difficult thing. We would rather, again, go into our physician and take off all our clothes and let them tell us what's wrong with us than we would have talk about our money.
That's absolutely right.
And it's not hard. It's not difficult to talk about. Let's have a level playing field. Let's use some tools. Let's use some communication skills to get us on the same page. I saw last night, speaking of divorce, that since the pandemic, the divorces that are out there happening, and I don't remember what the percentage was, but of the causes, it was job loss, it was homeschooling kids, believe it or not. Mm-hmm. It was all the issues that this pandemic has caused. So I'm going to encourage those who are dealing with some strife amongst themselves, sit down and talk to your spouse about it. Talk about it before you go, because we've never been through this before, right? We've never been through a pandemic, and it's just difficult times. So I think a little patience, I think a little caring, and communication can help us all do that. Well
said. And I think the fact, layer everything you said with the fact that we've spent so much time together because of the pandemic, and maybe that's had something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, and togetherness is good, but we all need that space.
Sure do.
I've had a farm for quite a while, and my wife always wondered until when my dad passed away, she went down and bush hogged for us, and she was like, you always talked about getting on a tractor as therapy. There's nobody around you. You can't hear the phone ring. You can't. You're out there by yourself with God, and you're just sitting there driving that tractor. So we do need that one-on-one time by ourselves. But you know what? I'd encourage you, if you're going through some concerns with your spouse, first talk about it. Second, pray about it. Third, or maybe first pray about it and then talk about it. And then get with your pastor, get with your counselor, get with somebody, and y'all talk about this stuff. There's no reason to ditch this thing over pandemic. Let's circle the wagons and hug each other and make it through it.
Lance Hokut, let me tell you something. You married a woman that'll get on a tractor and bush hog. You won the lottery.
Yeah.
That is, there's nothing. Forgive me, but I find that to be very hot.
Well, I do not have a green tractor, as my buddy says. Mine are orange, believe it or not, as crimson in my. But she will drive those orange tractors, and yes, sir, I'm very blessed to have a good woman that hook up the plow with me.
I love your wife. I want to meet her. Oh, by the way, this is also a first. We just got a message at 95.3 The Bear on the app. Pam from Northport says, "Hey, Steve, what channel is UAB on?"
That is a first. I think they are ESPN, aren't they?
I think so. I think that's right. Tonight, check your local listing, as they say.
Hey, Steve-O, I want to throw in a couple of things about the markets. Sure. We hit highs yesterday. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of headlines saying, watch out, get ready. The bubble's bursting. Go look at the headlines. Do not, and I've seen this word or this acronym show up so many times in the last couple of days. FOMO, I had to look it up. I've heard my kids talk about it. Fear of missing out.
Oh, FOMO.
Do not get caught in fear of missing out into this market. There are fundamentals that are not there. The fundamentals cannot hold this thing, in my opinion, and that's what you get me on here for, is to talk about where we believe it's going. We think it's a .com type bubble, and I would be very careful. So find you a good advisor, talk with them about where your investments are based on your risk, your time, your skills, and make it happen, folks.
Now, tomorrow morning, it's Friday. It's Get Out of Debt Friday, and it's Lance Hokut in the studio Friday. So we look forward to seeing you about this time, maybe a little earlier tomorrow morning, man.
Lord willing, we'll be there about 8:45. We'll be pick some other ideas up. But God bless you, man. Hey, folks, remember the Lance Hokut Financial Group is an independent firm. We cleared through SA Stone. God bless, and we will talk to y'all in studio tomorrow.
The Money Man, a more comfortable approach to all things financial. LanceHokut.com.